All right, ground transportation. That's what we want, guys. What's up? Welcome back to another amazing vlog. This one I'm really excited for because I have a massive project. One of the biggest projects next to the F-12 I've ever taken on. And I had to fly all the way to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. And my boy, Ryan, is picking us up. There he is. What timing, man? Hey? Dude.
What's up, big man?
It is kind of steamy, hot, and yeah, it's just you.
Yeah, it's just
You're
me.
steaming this place up.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Dude, this thing is sick. Is this electric?
No, I didn't get the e-tron.
I wasn't sure because this is a brand new taillight design.
Yeah, I love this thing. We were looking at getting the e-tron, but I figured I should have another car with gas.
With gas. Fair enough. Oh, he's got the PFS logos on here. I like this guy. He's got the branding already. Ooh, he's trying to grab my butt.
Oh, it's okay. It's free. It comes with the ride.
Quite different from California, bro.
It's been about a week. Absolutely nothing like California in any way, shape, or form.
I come down these escalators and they have this huge sign with this massive, is it an alligator or crocodile? Alligator.
It's an alligator.
Massive alligator. It says Everglades Tours. And I was like, nope.
Yep. I'm going alligator hunting.
Are you?
Oh yeah, in 2 weeks.
Damn. So I came out here to see Ryan's new shop, the brand new Protective Film Solutions Fort Lauderdale location. And only 15 minutes away from that location is the location of the start of this massive project I'm doing on one of my cars. So I'm super excited to show you guys what's going on. There has been so many developments. They're much further ahead in the project than I even anticipated by the time I got here. So we got a lot to show you guys. We got a lot to cover. And hopefully I see no freaking alligators because I would freak out. And they're everywhere here.
Wait till you see my patio. The cat chases lizards all over my back patio.
You have lizards in your okay,
oh, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Let's go. Ryan was just telling me his shop's a block away. I see something going on here. Holy crap, is this the police station, Ryan?
That's the police station.
City of Fort Lauderdale Police Department.
And the new one being built next to it.
Oh, this is a new police station. Great, more police station.
Told them you were coming, so they said,
DD's coming to Florida now, guys, so we gotta get reinforcements. Did you see what was right there? I don't know if you guys saw it, but just past the fence was one of those massive tank-looking SWAT units that they use to like smash through buildings and stuff. Hey, you got an exotic car dealership right here. Oh, I want that Sprinter. The Nardo Gray one is so sick.
So our shop.
My wife would love that, by the way.
Turn here, our shop. So it still has the business that was in here before us. His signs are still on. They're coming down tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then our PFS and Expel logos go up next week. So he said by next Wednesday our signs will be up, and then we open Monday, October 2nd.
There you go. You heard it. October 2nd, book your car to get the PPF with Expel, or you get custom crazy wrap. This is you?
This is it.
Dude, this is cool. I'm so excited for you. You need to catch an alligator and put it on like the front of the door or something.
I did. My buddy told me about it, and he goes,
like an award.
Yeah, you literally go out in the big airboats, and oh yeah, you go at night. I can't wait.
You go at night. That's not my cup of tea. Oh. So, well, this is nice. I like the floors.
See, what thunder's lizard?
Shut up.
I told you, they're everywhere.
Is that thing alive?
Oh, he's alive. He's just a little baby.
No.
Yeah, they come and eat all the bugs. You don't want to kill them.
Well, I'm not gonna touch the thing. Dude, there's a lizard on the ground.
Yeah,
Can I pick it up?
He might run you. Yeah, they don't hurt. They're just little tiny lizards.
Ran over my goddamn fingers. So you'll be all moved in, everything said and done. Dude, it is hot in here. The difference between that room and this room, Florida, is very different. This is so cool. Check this out. Dude, you got like a loft? Oh, you have your R8 out here already.
R8's already here.
Why don't you pick me up in the R8? That is not very daily driven exotics of you.
Of course I clear brought it.
Dude, looks so good. Looks so good. You get an alligator, you gotta put an alligator right on the roof and strap it down and then drive across town like that.
No, I should.
Be like, yo, I'm here from California.
No.
This is cool.
Be good for an unveil. Wonder who we could unveil here.
They don't know anything about that yet. I have a special car that's gonna come to Ryan's location. We're gonna do a special project. You guys have no idea what it is. It's a car I haven't even told you guys about. I'm excited to tell you about it though. Very soon. Not quite yet.
Pinto. Is it a Pinto?
It's a No, it's a Fiero.
Fiero.
That's right. We're gonna put a rocket on it, and you and I are gonna go to space, just like in Fast and the Furious.
I'll put it in there and we shoot rockets at it.
We shoot rocket. That's what I would do to a Fiero. Just blow it up. Can you blow up stuff here? like in Vegas, you can go and like blow things up?
Do anything. They sell tannerite off the rack here.
I heard that in Florida, it's crazy. That like the rules here.
I brought all my guns. I brought all my guns that I had to be careful on buying in California. Here, you can buy them off the rack.
Oh my gosh.
I am so happy.
I still don't know what to do with guns. I'm Canadian. I'm better with bows and arrows, guys. So are we gonna supercharge this or what?
Good shot. I've seen you game shooting.
Guys, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I just aim at and pull at the trigger.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna supercharge it. We are gonna do a tune on it, but we've been so busy just to get the timing to get it on the transporter here in time for us to open. We're gonna do the rest of the mods here.
Dude, I love that. I really like this color. Yeah, that's cool. Ah, this thing looks good. Very, very cool. Well, congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
We have plenty more we can show as they totally revamp this building, turn it into the PFS monster we know it will be. Ryan's got some really exciting stuff where they're also going to be doing stuff on yachts. That's right, we said yachts. And we have some fun stuff planned in the near future. So, you know, there might be some like hypercars, supercars, yachts, Miami lifestyle, and it's raining. I'm actually used to this part, except for it's not this warm when it rains in Canada.
90 degrees and rain, not fun.
Not fun. Okay, now I'm gonna take you guys over to the other shop and I will show you the massive project that is, I would say, more than halfway further than I thought we'd be at this point on the first mod. And when I say first mod, this is one of the biggest, craziest first mods you could ever do on a car. Hey, we made it. Ryan has meetings to do. Funny enough, he's got a new shop he's opening up, which by the way, we will be back when he has all his signage up and the place is all cleaned out. He just got this building, by the way. So I feel like I need to preference the fact that the shop and the way that it sits is like he just got the keys to it. And I'm gonna show you guys this crazy project that I've been working on. Now, this is something that's been a dream of mine to do for years and years and years and years and years. And I had a plan to do it. That plan got destroyed. My hopes and dreams went out the window because my yellow manual Murcielago met its demise and was totaled. Then I found this manual Murcielago and it revived my dream of doing the ultimate Mercy build. And it all starts with the interior. So we are here at E3 Upholstery. Now, these guys I've never ever met before. In fact, this came as a referral through our boy Houston at Royalty Exotic. So thank you, Houston, for hooking me up with these guys. And I'm gonna show you guys the craziest first mod I think I've ever done on a car. This is gonna be nuts. I've seen a few photos and oh, look at this. We got the whole crew here. Hello?
What's up?
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Damon?
Matt?
Nice to meet you. Eric?
Nice to meet Joe.
Joe.
Hey,
how are you guys doing today? Good? So I just barged in here. Are we excited? How's the project looking?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it's coming along pretty good.
I was gonna say, like, you guys are sending me these updates, or you're sending me updates, and I'm like, bro, you said 4 to 6 weeks. It's been here for like 10 days. It looks like the car's almost done.
Yeah, well, technically there's 2 of us, so I mean, that's 20 days then, if you want to say that.
And what's up with the nuts? What did you find in my car?
Found a little
Okay. We found out I had rodents in my car, right?
Yeah, but they didn't get too much. They didn't get too much.
Oh,
in there.
not too much.
Not too much.
We have to show these guys. Okay, let's go see the nuts. So you guys are a full-on upholstery shop.
Yes, that's correct.
And you guys have been doing this for how long?
I've been doing it for 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, pretty much since I was 18.
That's wild. And so when did you go from like the start of doing upholstery and jump from whatever you started on to tearing apart Lamborghinis like this? Because you don't see people do this every day.
Truthfully, once you understand that it's just a car, it's not that big of a deal.
It's just a car. This guy's got my own tagline coming out of his mouth right away.
Yeah.
So here is my manual Murcielago, my brand new dream car, my baby. And I had a project in mind for this car that was gonna be inside, outside, everything completely redone on this car. So we're gonna start with the interior and then we're gonna work our way to the exterior and then even the engine and the exhaust and all that sort of stuff. I figured the interior was the easiest thing to start with because I didn't love the dark blue that it came with, even though I was told this car is a very special one of one. It was never ever spec'd from the factory, another Murcielago with this dark gray Grigio Lynx, I believe it's called, paint, and then a dark blue interior like it had. And I was like, well, even though it's a one of one from the factory, I'm gonna make it a one of one true DDE car. And my dream has always been to build a specific, let's say, spec in my head. A certain color interior with a certain color exterior with a certain body and the whole 9 yards. And that's what we are in the process of doing here. So the guys at E3 have torn this car down. How long did it take you to take this car like all down?
Truthfully, 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Only 5 hours to do all of this. That is blowing my mind right now, my man. So where did we find the nuts?
They were on your CD changer side. There was a couple over there, but I think he spent most of his time here, but I don't think he was in there very long.
No, bro.
It only got the changer wire, which I don't even think he really got through.
Nibble on something?
Yeah, he got through it a little bit. Where is it? Somewhere over here. Right here. Just a little bit. Nothing too bad. It still worked, didn't it?
I don't know. I don't really my CD collection has been hidden. I lost my CD collection in a move a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I just want to show these guys this here for a sec. I love that you guys left it so I could see it.
Yeah.
I was like, don't move anything. I got to film this. If you found nuts in my car,
Yep.
what the hell? Someone straight up was busting nuts in my car before I owned it. Bad joke? Man, this is crazy. So seeing my car torn apart like this boggles my mind. It always shocks me when I see professionals in their industry capable of doing stuff that to me, I wouldn't even want to even attempt to try to take this car apart. How fast does it take me? Like you said, 5 hours. Now you quoted me 4 to 6 weeks to do the interior, put it back together. How hard is it to put this back together?
Well, it'll probably take us 2 days to actually put it back together. There's a lot of fitment things with the older Lamborghinis. If you'll see, they put like leather strips to cover up gaps and things.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, I can show you right here.
The Italian sneaky tricks of these older cars.
If you see that, that's because the console doesn't touch the floor. So instead of leaving it bare, they just glued a piece of leather across the bottom of that.
So this is blue leather glued to the side of the console to hide it.
Yeah,
that is so janky.
They do that all over the place. Plus a lot of the pieces are aluminum and they're hand shaped. So you can actually sit there and bend them to make them fit a little bit nicer here and there. The dash has a huge gap where the A-pillars meet. They leave extra material because you're supposed to kind of let it hang underneath the dash to cover the gap.
And where's that in the car? Or like what part in here?
Oh, up on the A-pillar, running across the top of the A-pillar.
Oh, like all up in here?
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff behind. Oh, look at this. What is this? Is that part of that aluminum foiling?
Yeah, that's just their version of sound ending, I guess. If you could even really count it as that. I mean, I don't really think it is, because the rest of it is all just this foam stuff. But what I was saying with your car being in really good shape, like most of the ones we've worked on, like you couldn't do this with your finger or it would just fall apart in your hand. So this car was actually in a pretty tempered climate, and that's what made it quicker to work on than, say, some of the other ones we've done.
Really? So the idea is that if you're working on a more vintage car, like let's face it, this car is 20 years old this year.
Yeah, it is.
So 20 years, this foam has been in here deteriorating, and it can happen slower or quicker based on, like you said, someone who garage keeps. That's, I guess, where that saying comes from, right?
Yeah,
When you're looking to buy a car and someone's like garage kept, climate controlled.
Climate controlled matters than garage.
That's what'll help it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
In Florida, if you have a garage kept car but it's not climate controlled, it means nothing because it's still hot in there.
It's an oven.
Yeah, and people don't understand that with the humidity and the heat of Florida, things break down so fast. We get 2-3-year-old Ferraris that already have shrinking dashes and stuff like that. And then the work that you have to do to make that not happen again is different than the way you would do upholstery in, say, the northern part of the United States.
Really?
Our glue reacts differently with the moisture in the air here. So we need to take extra steps to make sure that your interior doesn't fall apart that other people don't even know about, that don't do the same thing that we do. That's part of the reason why I think most of our interiors have lasted so long, is just because the way we do it is actually better than the way they did it from the factory.
What he's trying to say is they care about the shrinkage you have here at E3 Upholstery. Yeah. So if you have a shrinkage problem, please give these guys a call.
Oh, yeah.
And they will fix your shrinkage issues. Only in your car. How hot does it get here, you're saying?
Well, inside the car, it can get up to 150, 170 degrees. If you put a thermometer directly on like a black leather dash inside the car at the peak of summer.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. It'll burn you.
I like that now without the seat in here. I'm just gonna get in here for a sec.
It's a little sticky.
Oh, it's a little sticky. But look at this. I've got a short shifter now.
Yeah, you do.
Look how tiny that is. That's nuts.
How heavy your shifter is too out of the car?
The shifter, is it heavy?
Oh yeah.
It's solid, right? It's billet?
Super weighted, yeah. But it's thick, heavy billet. Like it's not light.
Let's check it out. I've never really held one. This is nuts, you guys. Look at this. I'm so excited for this because the only other way to get a custom interior to some level is to spec a car new from the dealership. And as you guys know, here at DD, we always do such crazy modifications and mileage out the cars that I've never wanted to buy a car new from the dealership because I would lose so much money in depreciation. So I've always bought used cars, clean for the most part, but used cars. I don't buy new cars. And one of the downsides of buying a used car is you get it however it was spec'd from the dealer. You don't get to do the special specifications that the factory can offer you. But the flip side to that is the factory's also limited. Where here you're not limited. These guys will do whatever you want. Any color, stitch, they can embroider stuff, they can laser etch stuff, which we're gonna show you in a second. Here he's got the shifter.
Feel this thing. This thing is...
Oh dude,
yeah,
that's a solid ball.
Yeah, it's
that
super
is
heavy.
Solid. This piece right here you can feel is just, that's like a bonker.
Yeah, and it's all one piece too. Like it's not separate. This is the whole shift knob.
But I only have about that many threads. So if I ever need to, like, if someone's trying to chase me or do something, I'm just gonna unthread this and bonk somebody with it.
Yeah, it comes off actually pretty easy. There's your little self-defense weapon in
My self-defense, I love it. This is just a maze though of wires and hoses for the HVAC system. We got the 3 pedals there. That's the most important part. Damn. All right. So should we show these guys now and reveal the color that I'm going with? Now this is a color, and I need to explain the story. This is a color that was first shown to me in a buddy of mine's Agera. So Mike has an Agera RS1. It is white with blue detailing and the most insane baby blue Alcantara interior I've ever seen, and I fell in love with that car. And then I started to fall in love with, you know, that color Pantone in other cars, and you don't see it too often, but it's like this insane blue, which we'll show you. Do you want to show them this? Even though you're slightly, this is like a sample, right?
This was a sample piece. I made a slight error in fitment as far as the way it looks when it's on the door. Even though it's straight on the panel, it shouldn't be straight on the panel because the door, you know, is at an angle, and it looked funny. So I was like, all right, I'll just do it over again. This is the color.
Boom.
And there's
so this is the color. So this is like Bugatti baby blue.
This particular Alcantara is manufacturer specific. I don't know what color or where it came from, but it's not something that you can get super easy. Like there's only one company that really sells this.
We're not gonna tell them what it is.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Don't be giving out those secrets.
No.
Don't be giving out those secrets. And we did some custom interior stuff. So we're gonna have DDE LM on here. That's gonna give you a little hint as to what I'm going to be doing with this car when we're done with the interior portion of this car. We will be building this car out to be some version of an LM Murcielago. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's show these guys all the hard work you put in, because you've torn the entire dash, all of the door panels, everything's come apart, and you've had to rewrap every single piece by hand.
Yeah, so everything is rewrapped. See, and this is what I was talking about with fitment issues.
Yeah.
That's how Lamborghini left it, because there may be a gap in the way that this fits underneath here to where they didn't want you to see an edge right there, so they left material so that it would cover up that gap.
That's crazy.
So a simple way of doing it, but it makes the cars feel more hand-built, like it was done.
Oh, they were hand-built.
Yeah, like, you know, but I mean, like somebody did it in their house or whatever. That's the stuff you would do.
That's Ferrari was known for that.
Oh yeah, and
Ferraris are bad.
The old Lamborghinis, Countach, I know I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, but that car
It's a piece of
is.
It's a piece of crap. I've seen them.
Yeah.
They're awful. Like, they're only bought because of this nostalgic purpose of what it represents for the brand. But honestly, the car is not worth the money it's built on.
Yeah, it's all like tube steel and the booger welds and just looks
welds.
like...
Bro, booger welds. I love that.
Like kit car, you know, it really does look like somebody built that in their backyard. But, you know, the V12, once you see that, it's like, okay, that's a real one. It's not a fake one.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, this is pretty much most of your interior.
Do you know roughly how many pieces?
There's probably somewhere around 35, 40 pieces to it, and we still have a couple left to do. We ran out of Alcantara.
So let's show them, just so we can honestly give them an example of, if they forgot, what the interior color was. This is it.
It's navy blue.
A navy blue. It almost looked black in the shade, right?
Yeah, I actually thought it was black, and then when I saw the car, it was dark.
This is it. Navy blue, the whole interior, and we're going to slight change.
Yeah.
Baby blue Alcantara.
This is gonna look really good in the car. I know you saw James's car, that white.
The white,
I warned him about that, but yeah, I mean,
the white dash
it can
reflecting on the glass.
Yes, it can be pretty bad. If this one causes a problem because I know you're going to drive this car.
Yep.
Then we will make you a mat or something that you can put across it and take off. You know, that's black
smart.
to help.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of that. The Stradman's pink Aventador has that white interior. That's where he got that interior done, is here at the boys. And Houston's had a bunch of interiors done. He has a crazy, was it a 5 Series?
That was the S63, I think.
S63.
The one, yeah.
The full orange interior.
Yep.
That was on the channel before.
Tavares, he was actually the first one. I did the Fate of the Furious Lamborghini.
I drove that car after SEMA.
Yeah?
Yeah, his
What'd you
wheel.
think of it?
It was great until the wheel almost fell off.
Oh, that's right.
You saw that episode? I was like,
Yeah.
Tavares, you sandbagging son of a had me. He was like, haha, let the DD boys total this thing and then I'll get the insurance payout. That was funny though, if you haven't seen that episode. That's going years back.
Yes.
So now, finally, I get to be a part of the interior club. I felt left out. Everybody's doing these fancy interiors and then I didn't have a fancy interior and I wanted to do a custom one and I always knew I wanted to do this blue. I wanted to do it in a Murcielago in conjunction with a very specific kit and wheels and exhaust and engine and all that sort of stuff. So there's a whole build series, you guys, behind this car, and this is only the start. Now, we're revealing the color today. We're revealing a few little details, but I'm gonna leave a lot so that at the reveal, you guys are gonna wanna see that video because we have a bunch of cool little details in this car that you just couldn't get. Like the factory wouldn't even give me these options. Some of these options are from the more, let's say, prestigious Lamborghinis, some of the very limited and rare Lamborghinis that got these little details that only the factory did. Now I'm gonna have them too. So this is gonna be a true one-of-one build, all baby blue or Bugatti blue Alcantara interior. I don't wanna show you too much more. There are some cool pieces here in a box right here. I don't know if it says what's on there, but we have all sorts of little sneaky stuff that we're gonna show you guys on the reveal. But for now, we'll just show you a few more little bits and pieces of how these guys work their magic. So when you wanna come and get your custom interior by the E3 Upholstery guys here in Florida, they're gonna show you some of the magic. This is crazy. There's what? 4 pieces?
4 pieces, just a headrest, because there's, well, each individual piece of material wrapped. There's also the headrest and then a back cover for the headrest, and it all gets assembled as one. I think the seats are actually, what is that, 10 pieces?
10 pieces for the seats?
10 pieces.
What's your name?
Lee.
Lee, how you doing? Damon, nice to meet you. Look at this.
Yeah,
We
so
have
that's etched.
the etched, laser etched.
Yeah, laser etched instead of burning it, you know, with a stamp or a die.
So you can do multiple techniques. And then where does this go? You were playing with this before I interrupted you.
This sits right on there.
Yeah.
The headrest post goes on, and then this guy will bolt right through.
Oh,
the
I
back
see.
side
And then
there.
there's a back piece.
Yep. And then this guy gets bolted on the back of the seat, and then they have another trim cover that attaches to that.
That's the multi-piece headrest thing. But look how cool that looks. You guys killed it. Look at the stitching. You know, when Ryan was in here, he was like, man, the stitch work that these guys do is on point. Dude, that is insane.
Yeah, all the details matter.
So you guys make this look easy, but it's not easy.
Yeah, we just
Damn, because I was really thinking I was gonna get into sewing and like making my own custom interiors. I thought I was coming here to steal all your secrets. Joking aside, I took sewing when I was in middle school. Actually, the last year I was in school, grade 8. And I was actually pretty good at it.
Same.
I got really good remarks in my sewing class. Then I quit. These guys are blowing my mind right now. And I think this is really important to talk to you guys about because it's a piece of automotive history that'll never be done again. And that is building cars by the human hand. Now cars are built by robotics and all sorts of stuff. And he was telling me, even from an interior perspective, that robots basically do the stitching.
Well, they'll help. You know, a lot of stuff is CNC machine stitched now, so you see all the fancy patterns in the seats. People don't do that. That's done by a machine. I mean, you can do it, certain patterns. We did it a lot, but they don't.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's one of the small details that goes into more handmade interiors, which is why I was saying, like, this generation of car is cool because these were done by people and you can tell. And when you get into the more modern stuff, you know, they have jigs, machines, computers, all this other stuff to help them hold and stick a straight line down. You know, they're not doing it the way these guys were back in the day. So it's kind of cool because you can see the imperfections. You can see, you know, maybe so-and-so had a little too much to drink that day and, you know, the interior's a little bit different than the other one.
Too many cups of espresso and cigarettes, and they're like the hands a little
shaky.
Ah,
Exactly.
Lamborghini.
So it's just kind of cool. It's nice to see how they were made, you know, back then versus now it feels like they're, I don't want to say they're soulless, but
Dude, just say it. They're soulless.
They are.
Cars are soulless. I drove over here with Ryan in a Tesla. No, it's super cool. You guys care about that stuff. You can tell how passionate passionate you are, how much you love this project, how much you love the other projects you guys got going on in here. I'm excited to come back and then do the huge reveal, because seeing this right now, you get a little idea, but it's never like the finished product when it's all cohesively together. And then we have, like I said, all these little detail that we're gonna surprise you guys with, like what's in that box, what's in the box, all these other little things that they've done with the seats. It's not gonna be all blue, there'll be some black in there, so you'll have to wait and see. I do have to give a huge shout out to my boy Mike, who owns the Agera RS1. I gotta show you real quick if you don't remember. Inspiration right there, the interior from the RS1 Agera. Now we get to see firsthand, guys, the janky stock seats of a Murcielago. Holy crap, look at these things. What the heck? That is the weirdest, like, what's this for?
That's the lumbar support.
That's the lumbar? So you turn this knob and it does what? Pushes this out?
Yeah.
That is the most archaic thing I have ever seen on a supercar.
Look how thick your pad is.
That's what I sit on?
Yeah, that's all there is in there.
Do you guys make that memory foam? That get up, it's got that little budding print. I've lost 40 pounds, man. I'm proud of my butt.
That's what it does.
Dude, look at this thing.
It's in and it just pulls
That's lumbar.
closer together and puts a little more pressure on your back.
That is the most janky thing I've ever seen. Bro.
Yeah, and that, like, seriously, that's their extra padding, you know, because you're sitting on metal besides this little guy right here. You know, that's all you get.
That's crazy. Look at this. Holy moly.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So what's the next step? Show these guys what you would normally be doing. So you've pre-sewn these.
Yep, I pre-sewn all the bolsters and added the French stitch to it.
Look at that stitch, you guys. That stitch is money.
And all these bolsters are going to get wrapped individually.
Yeah.
And they did a lot of hemming and stuff like that, because one layer is going to go on and then the other one's going to kind of cover it and hide that raw edge.
Okay.
So it's basically just a big Lego set right now where I got to just kind of put each bolster on, glue them individually, one over the top, and then the insert.
So you have to glue these back onto this.
Yeah.
That's how it was done.
Because you're going to want the material to kind of move around a little bit with you, so it's not stuck to the foam and creating wrinkles.
Gotcha.
So we'll glue it around the bottom edge. We have hog rings and stuff they call them to attach the cover.
Hog rings?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm learning all the lingo here. Hog rings.
So once we get all the bolsters in place, then we can put the inserts in, and that is what's going to finish the seat. And then lastly, the nice little 7-piece headrest combo.
The 7-piece headrest. That is nuts. It's so cool to see you guys work.
Stock seat.
So this, without the foam and the leather, is just that. That is beyond me. There really isn't much to seats.
No.
Holy crap. Teaser. Man, this is going to be a full transformation.
Yeah, it's going to look nuts.
Thank you for having me in your shop. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't want to show these guys too much more at this point. I'm going to take the boys out for some lunch. We'll continue on with the vlog, but wait until you see the episode after this, because it'll be the finished product, you guys, and you're going to be amazed at how the janky Murcielago seats turn out. Take one more good look at these, because the last time you're going to see them looking like this. Oh, the monsoon stopped. It was like pissing down rain here. Crazy the weather here, and now it's back to sun. Florida. Might have to get used to this weather, because apparently I'm going to be spending a lot more time in Florida with Ryan, helping him build the marketing for PFS, and, well, I got to do some more stuff with these guys. Lunch was great. Thank you so much.
Lunch again, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. My pleasure. It all comes out of Dave's salary. Yo, when you I gotta get you on camera now. When you gonna finish your girl's car?
Oh, man.
I know, I threw him under the bus. Okay, I gotta show you guys this. He's like, yo, my girl says she loves your channel. And I was like, oh yeah, well, I've heard about this story about your girl's car. Matt already snitched you out and said, this is for Eric's girl's car, but it's been here for 5 years.
Look, we got nice carbon fiber too that matches.
I bet she'd like all this in her car. What's your girl's name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia, I'm trying to get your car done here, girl. You owe me. So if any of my projects get slowed down here, you work this boy.
Damn.
We'll get your interior in one way or another. As soon as the Mercy's done, we're gonna take this car over to Protective Film Solutions, and Ryan and I are gonna change the color of the exterior so that it better suits the interior. I don't think the blue is gonna be that bad with this. Like, I think it'll look pretty cool, but I think we have 1 or 2 other options that are gonna help make the interior pop a little bit more. What color do you guys think we should do it? Comment below. What color on the exterior would go with this beautiful light blue Alcantara interior? Let me know in the comments. I have a couple options, but I want to hear how crazy you guys get, because sometimes you guys say some really wild stuff and I'm like, yes, I like that better than my idea. So thanks. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. So good to meet you. Get your girl's car done. The next time you guys see all of this, it'll be back in there. I should probably get in an Uber and go. Have a good day. All right, guys. Fort Lauderdale Airport. I'm late. 10 minutes, my plane starts boarding, and we might want to run. Oh, hold on.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you. It is a mess out there. I have a 5-hour flight. I'm gonna have a little sleep, a little snack, maybe watch a movie, and I'll see you guys in Cali. And I'm back at the DDHQ, and apparently Mark's car is here. Is Mark here? Are these guys still here? That'd be crazy. What a hot trip over to Florida and back. That was so much fun. How's it going?
Dude, it's going good. How you doing, man?
I am pumped, man. How are you, Tim?
Good night.
What you got in there? You got your own little Cosmic Vibe Celsius and its coat?
Yeah.
Did you shush it?
Stay warm. Stay warm.
Stay warm, little buddy. What's with the Tim's Torches thing? Dude, if you guys haven't seen that website, go to timstorches.com. Order your Tim's torch right now.
They're not physical torches.
So you are now your own he's his own entrepreneur, hey?
Yeah.
Man, we dropped some merch and you dropped torches. Tim's tagline is this fire.
That's it. TimsTorches.com.
Tim's Torches. Well, what do we got in here? Why don't we still have Garrett's? Why is Garrett's car still here? Go home, car. Go home. $1,500 or best offer. That's so funny.
$1,500? It's a good deal.
How are we doing on this thing? Is there anything I can show or not show? Is there anything I can't show?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, new stuff. I'm going to go have a look. Oh, that's sick. Dude, she is fancy. She fancy now, huh? Are you guys excited for the new car?
It's going to be wild.
They have no idea.
It's going to be
I haven't even said anything to these guys. They have no clue.
new.
What? Oh, who did the burnout? Who did this? What car did this?
Yes.
Well, hold on. That looks like a race car.
That is a race car.
Is that the race car slicks?
Yeah.
Holy
For
crap.
the merch promo today, we did a little burnout action.
Oh, so for the merch promo, you guys just had to pull out the race car and do a burnout?
Because
It sounds like you really had to bend Mike's arm to do that one, hey?
Yeah, you know, Mike.
Because I know you weren't driving.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to take the Hummer H1 and head the hell out of here. I'm super pumped, you guys. We have a really, really epic car reveal coming to the channel. I don't know if it's gonna be after this video. I hope it is, because that means when I get home tomorrow, the car's there, I can film with it. I can then have that reveal come up after this video, but I'm not sure, fingers crossed. This is a heavy car.
It's gonna be wild.
This is a big one.
It's gonna be wild. I can't
know.
wait to get it here down in SoCal in the shop where you can actually enjoy it, because it's gonna be winter in Canada.
True, funny thing is actually, it's not gonna come here.
What?
More on that later. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Got Dyson in the air.